Hello everyone. All right, now we talked about how to set up social media ad. Remember the tips that we gave. Those tips are very crucial to your success, so make sure you implement them. Now, in setting up your ad, you must ensure that the ads are done with those 4 tips: profiling your prospect, knowing who the prospect is and profiling them, making sure that your ad copy is in order, video and text, ensuring that you target your profile prospect. All right, so now this is how you set up your Instagram ad directly from Instagram. Maybe you don't want to run Facebook ad, you don't want to run only Instagram ads, but you ensure you know that Instagram ad cannot run without Facebook page. So you have already set up your Facebook page and the payment all linked. All right, so your Instagram account is already linked to your Facebook page. From a mobile phone, you can just head straight up to your Instagram profile. For example, these are posts that are already on this that we can use. But if, for instance, you've not made any post, to make a post on Instagram is not difficult. The post that you want to make is the ad. If it's a video, that is the ad. You make the video post. If it is the text ad and a picture, that is the ad. You make the banner, post the banner, and follow the guidelines we gave setting up your ad copy in making the post, right? With which is very simple. The main thing is making sure your ad copy is in order. If it's a video, make sure you have said the right things. And if it's a text and picture ad, make sure you have written the right, you have the point, what the people need, what your prospect need, how you can help them. Make sure you have listed, you have spoken about those stuffs. And in the image you are using as the ad, banner, make sure those things are clearly written there. I will capture their attention. Right now, let's assume that one of these posts is the post we want to advertise. So we'll just tap on it. When you tap on it, you will see this promote button here. So you tap promote. Alright, now we wait for that to load. When it loads, you will see options. Say your profile, where do you want people to go? Select where to send people. When people want to respond to your ad, when they click the call to action button, where do you want it to go? Do you want it to go to your profile? Do you want it to go to your website? Do you want it to send you a direct message? Now, if you want them to go to your profile, that means your profile must be robust with a lot of information about what you do. If you don't have things about information about what you do, there's no need sending them to your profile. If you have a more detailed information on your website, you can just select website. But a better option is to select a direct message. It depends on what you're selling. If they have to buy on your website, if it's a product that they have to buy on your website, definitely you send them to your website. If it's a product where they can send you, let's say you're sending a product that you have to ship to them, that you already have the pictures displayed on Instagram as part of the ad copy, you just write the information, then they can chat with you on direct messages. All right, so for which option, any option you choose, let's us for this purpose, let's choose direct messaging. Now when you select that, the next thing, you click the arrow to the right at the top, destination. Where you say destination, you tap that. Now you will now see the next step is audience. Remember we talked about profiling your customers, right? So now you want to profile your customer. You want to now don't choose automatic. If you use automatic, Instagram, Facebook, they are the same thing. They are going to automatically target people that will make your ad not convert in most cases. So you don't use automatic, except you have a lot of money and you are doing awareness campaign. Let's say your campaign is about just creating awareness for your business. If it's creating awareness for your business, then you can leave it automatic and let it run wide. And you have a lot of money to spend to just make the noise out there that you are maybe you're a new business, that you are out there, you are doing this and that. You want people to know about what you do, so you can choose automatic. But if you are selling specific products, right, and you want people to buy the product now, if you are selling specific services and you want people to respond, you want paying customers now, you want people to enter contracts with you now, what you have to do is create your own audience following the guideline that we gave before. Now, instead of going for automatic, tap create your own. And when you tap create your own, you will see NA not applicable. That is the number of people you're targeting at the moment. The first thing you want to do is you can say audience name, and you can leave that out. If you want to name it, you can give it a name so that you remember next time. Let's say you are selling G-Wagon cars. I like to use that example. Let's say you're selling G-Wagon, right? So your name is G-Wagon, right? Or you name it cars, different. But for this purpose, let's say G-Wagon. And that is the name of this audience. Remember, once you set this up, next time when you're running an ad for G-Wagon, I've sold the ones you have, you want to set other ones, you can just tap on that audience you already set up and the ad will run. You don't have to go through setting up another audience again. Now, we talk about, after that, look at location. Where do you want to target? Right? If you are running ad across multiple countries, you have to know the places your customers will likely stay in those countries. Right? Let's say for this purpose, you're selling G-Wagon. You have to know the high-brow areas in Ghana, in Sierra Leone, in South Africa, in Egypt, if you're targeting these countries, because the car is for those who have money. If you also enter Egypt as a location, a lot of people are going to communicate with your ad that are not going to convert. So you make sure you target those areas. Let's say, for example, for Lagos, let's say I want to target Lagos. I will type here, let's say Lekki. This is a highbrow area in Lagos, Lekki, Nigeria. You see it? It's a city. Right? Now, to get highbrow areas in any country, you can just go to Google. Google is your friend. Right? You want to target areas where people, but let's say in Lagos, there's a place they call Banana Island that rich people like to stay. Right? In Lagos. If you can't get that, target only places where you have, like Ikoyi, it's a highbrow area where it's Ikoyi city, where rich people like to stay. You target that. That's how you target, let's say, Accra, Ghana, Accra, double C, Accra, Ghana. So you target those areas, you tap and you target those areas you know that people who will buy a product will stay. After that, you tap this arrow button at the top. You see your audience now is 4,300,000. Now you want to target interest. Now when you tap on interest, the same thing with the Facebook ad. You want to target are these people interested in, or what kind of position are they in their working places. For example, you want to target business owners. Business owners have money. As I type in business owner here, business owners, you see business owners. Remember, you have made a profile of your prospect, of your customers. Now, when you add business owner, you see the audience drop from 4,300,000 to 88,000. You see how it is. Now, you want to target people you have listed down in that profile. Let's say CEOs. This is CEO, founder. Tap that if that falls within your customer profile, right? See the audience changing to 120,000. Then you want to target people. Just continue to target people in the profile that you have created for your prospect. If you are selling lingerie for ladies, you want to target girls within ladies and that work in certain people who likes maybe pages that has to do with those kind of products. So after entering the interest of your prospect by the profiling you did, you tap this arrow button here and you are done with the interest. Now the next thing you want to do is age. Age is key to your ad performance. Now what you want to do is slide this to the age that you want to. Let's say you're looking at 30, 40 years old people. You target people within that. If your customers are between the age of 40 to 54, that's what you target. These are between the age of, let's say, 25 or let's say 26 to 50. That's what you target. And now after that, you want to see are your customer male or female. by default you will see male and female already checked. But if your customers are primarily male, let's say 90% of your customers are male, then you don't, there's nothing for you to target female. You just tap this and I'll check that. You see your audience drops to 27,000. Remember, we started with 4,300,000. Imagine you targeting 4,300,000 people with your budget. That means a lot of people who are not interested in your ad are going to click your ad, are going to lose that. But when you restrict, when you use interest and age and geographical location to restrict the ad by your profiling you have done before, you are hitting the right people and your ads are going to perform very well and your account is not going to get blown away. Now, after selecting the 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 sex, the gender, the next thing you want to do is tap this arrow button. Now you are done with your targeting, right? So you tap this again, then you see, right? Remember, it's G-Wagon, that's the audience. Then you go to the next, budgeting. Now it will not depend what kind of budget you want to spend for your ad. So I'm using Nigeria IP here. You see Nigeria Naira there. How much you want to spend on a daily basis. This is the amount you want to spend on a daily basis, right? So you can, let's say you want to spend 559 naira every day. You see the amount here. Let's say you want to spend 700, you put it there. That's in naira. For dollars, let's say you want to spend $10 a day, you enter it there. Depending on the payment method you entered in your Facebook page, right? Now, then the duration of your ad. How many days you want to run the ad? Make sure your ad run for minimum 5 days. Right? Make sure you run for minimum 5 days. If you are in an urgent situation, you want to also run promotion, let it be 3, 4, but let it be minimum 5 days. It ads perform more when they run from 5, 6 to 10, 30 days, and maybe continue running as so long they're converting well. Now, after selecting the days, that's the duration of the ad, next thing you want to do is tap. Now, you will see that here, because this is a test account, my payment is not linked, right? But once your payment is on your page, and this page, your Instagram page is linked to your Facebook page, that means this error button will not show here. You see this, tap this create promotion. All you have to do after here is tap create promotion, and your ad is good to go. And what you do after setting up your ad, you can always come to monitor the ad and